Hi everybody and welcome to A Better You, your one-stop shop for everything self-improvement, self-care and self-discovery. I'm Emily and I'm going to do an old favourite today and take you with me on a pamper glow up type journey. This is a nice spring cleaning type of video, spring cleaning of me. So with all that said, let's get started and straight into the pamper routine. I have all my stuff here for the pampering session, and this includes everything from nails, bath bombs, hair masks, face masks, my body brush, bubble bath, fake tan, hair dye, and even the perfume to go on afterwards. First, I'll add a bath bomb to my bath. This particular one is a new bubble bath that I'm trying. It's kind of a bath bomb slash bubble bath, and it was lovely. It changed the water pink. It was a really nice experience, so definitely would recommend. And I added in some normal bubble bath as well, just to really give it that extra relaxation feel. Then I lit my candles and started to relax. I've decided for my pamper today that I am going to do a bit of a hair dye slash hair toner. Whilst the hair dye is blonde, it's not actually intended to change my hair blonde, it's just to give it a bit of added shine, and I found that this particular brand works well for that. But what I'm doing first, just to doubly ensure that it doesn't change my hair colour, is just popping a bit of coconut oil through my hair and really massaging it into the scalp there. This helps my hair from a health perspective because I did used to bleach it and it's still not in the best condition, but also just protects it against that hair dye, especially as I'm not intending to change the colour. The brand that I'm using is the L'Oreal Casting Creme Gloss. This can work to change your hair colour if your hair is already light, but I found that when my hair is darker, all it does is add this beautiful shine into your hair, and this is why I'm using it.
갑자기 내게 나타나준 너 난 아무 말도 할 수가 없었지 첫눈에 반한다는 이야기가 널 보는 순간 이해가 됐어 매번 야야야야야 불러 널 야야야야 내 맘을 고백하려고 타이밍만 보는 나 그런 나를 넌 보며 왜 그러냐고 묻네 너 때문에 I'm going crazy I'm going crazy 무뎌져 버린 내 가슴이 뛰어 I'm going crazy yeah. 시간은 계속 흘러만 가고 기다리다 지쳐 그만 널 놓칠까봐 하지만 성급한 나의 고백을 넌 거절할까 두려워서 매번 야야야야야 불러 널 야야야야.
As you can see, I've made sure here to really section out my hair to really make sure that it's getting everywhere, just in case there is any slight colour changes, that it's not patchy, that it is all over the place. I've certainly never had it before when I've done this, but it's just worth being certain. With all that in, I start to body brush my body. Essentially for body brushing, all you do is you brush upwards on your legs, you brush upwards on your body towards your heart, and it gets the lymphatic drainage system working. It can help with the skin quality of shine. It's obviously quite exfoliating as well. And the next step I'm doing is I'm going to dye my eyebrows.
I'm going crazy 오늘은 너에게 내 맘을 고백할게 내 맘을 받아줘 영원히 변치 않을 테니 I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. 무뎌져 버린 내 가슴이 뛰어. I'm going crazy. Yeah. I'm going.
This is such a stylish look that you're about to see. All I do is pop the dye all over my eyebrows and I just let it sit on there for about 15 minutes. I do check it first just to make sure it's as dark as I like it, and I also check it probably every about 4 minutes or so just to make sure that it's not going too dark. Right here we have our before picture. With all of my pre-things done, my bath is run, it's beautifully hot, and before I get in there I'm going to use this glitter body scrub and really just give my legs that extra scrub down, especially knowing that I'm going to be putting fake tan on. This particular one has this gorgeous shine to it. I really love it. It's one of those little luxuries that makes lockdown life a little bit nicer. Now we're in the bath. You can see that I've already washed the dye out. I just washed the dye out in the sink just so it's not making a mess of my bath. But now I'm just really getting in there with some Aussie shampoo just to make sure that there's none left and to pop a hair mask on to allow my hair to heal from any damage that might have done. With my eyebrows dyed, the next step is to sort the shape of them out. And to do this, I use wax strips. They're really tiny face wax strips that are really sensitive. And certainly I have quite sensitive skin and they've never really reacted to me, which is fantastic. All you do is warm them up between your fingers and pop them on and pull them off wherever you want the hair removed. If there are any final stray hairs, what I do is just pull in the little face razor just to sort those out. Now with my delightful headband, I will make sure that all of the hair is out of my face as I move in with a tiny acid peel. This one is not particularly strong, at least for my skin, but I have worked up to this. Do be careful if you are going to buy this. The link is in the description, of course. However, be cautious that you try to work up with glycolic acid peels. If you start out at around, I think, 20%, this one's 35%, but it took me a while to move up to that stage and they can be quite painful, so do be cautious. I only use them for the most part between my eyes or on my forehead where I have some fine lines coming in. And next I'm just going to pop in there with a moisturising face mask to add in all of the goodness that has taken away.
Deep in the shadows, I know it's hard to put one foot in front of the other.
While the face mask is on, I am popping in there with some charcoal tooth powder, and this just has the effect of really whitening your teeth, which is fantastic.
Here in the shadows, I know you're scared. Take my hand together.
Next, I'm going to pop some hair products on my hair. So this particular one is a colour reviving gloss, and it's just got a really shiny look to your hair after you've used it.
No more hate. Just admit that you're just afraid.
I'm also going to use some volumizing products and some different products for shiny hair, for volumized hair, all that good stuff. Again, I will link everything in the description bar.
If we can just find a way, then we can live a better day. ashes from the anger from the war. Let's come together, lift your spirit for the cause. We should be equal, should be living free. All together, one and all, let's build a dream.
All that done, I haven't shown my skincare because I do have a skincare video that you can pop to in my channel. But what I do on a pampering evening is just make sure that I put on a hyaluronic acid sleep mask as well. And this just really makes sure that my skin wakes up the next day really glowing, really beautiful. I also love this vitamin C sleep mask again. It just brightens those areas that need it, and it's a really beautiful, nice feeling mask. Moving on, I am going to start slathering on some body butter and make sure that my legs are nice and moisturised, that my body is nice and moisturised ahead of the next step, which is going to be fake tan.
Don't you hide, we can build a better place. If we can just find a way, then we can live a better day.
This is a fake tan that I've shown before. I actually really didn't like it the first time I used it, but the more I've used it, the more I've got along with it. It actually has a really beautiful shade once it's finished. And it's got a really nice foamy texture, which is a lot easier to apply for some reason. Once my tan is applied, I've started to dry my hair here, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to dry it, I'm going to straighten it and just kind of leave it in a bit of a nicer state, because tomorrow I am going to pop some extensions in.
Equal shall be living free. All together, one and all. All together, one and all. All together, one and all. Let's live a better day.
유난히도 캄캄한 밤에 나 홀로 너를 새.
With my hair in somewhat of a nicer state, I'm going to start with some fake nails, and you can see here I'm using the Elegant Touch glue-on nails. You will see by the end of the video that unfortunately these came off rather quickly, but I think I used an older glue, and so potentially that was the issue. What I will be doing is probably redoing my nails after this video.
기뻐할 너를 상상하며 근데 왜 이런 생각을 하면서 너를 추억만 하게 된 건지 yeah. 어쩌다 너와 나 왜 이렇게 끝난 건지 너를 기억하면 난 가슴이 아파와 어쩌다 너와 나 이렇게 잊혀진다.
Moving straight into the next day. The pamper evening was lovely, and I do like to keep my pamper evening separate. So by this stage I have washed out that fake tan, and at this stage I have just started to put some tape-in extensions in. Now if you haven't done this before and you'd like a video on how to do it and where I get my extensions, then please do let me know in the comments. But I have done this for myself for about 2 or 3 years now. I found them quite easy to do, they're quite easy to blend and everything. And after I've put them in, I do tend to just give them a little bit of a cut and a little bit of a layer just to make sure that my hair is looking nice and healthy.
갈라서게 만들었어 근데 왜 이런 얘기를 하게 된 건지 난 모르겠어 어쩌다 너와 나 왜 이렇게 끝난 건지 너를 기억하면 난 가슴이
With my hair done, we will move into a bit of a makeup tutorial. So I'm just starting out here with the Insta Fix and Glow, which is just a priming spray. And from there, I'm just going to get straight into my usual makeup routine. The first thing that I do with my makeup routine is add a bit of natural glow, or not so natural as it were, to my skin. And you can see this is the Glow Cherie by L'Oreal Paris. And all I'm doing is just popping it in the places where I want there to be a bit more of a natural glow, and not necessarily go with that highlighter. It just gives a nice base coat there. Once I've done that, it's straight in with the Rimmel Last and Finish. I'm really light touch with my foundation. I don't like it to look caked on. I don't like it to look that heavy, which you should hopefully be able to see through this.
왜 이렇게 된 건지 시간이 지날수록 네가 보고 싶어 어쩌다 너와 나 이렇게 잊혀진다면 다시 사랑할 수 없을 것 같아.
The next step that I do is the concealer step, which is the Lasting Perfection concealer. This is in a very fair shade. I do actually have the fake tan on, so I'm not sure this is going to look perfect today, but we shall find out.
When I wake up, I feel cozy, yeah. Can you?
And the next step is a bit of contouring. So I don't actually use a contour stick. So this is just a really cheap Makeup Obsession. It's a very cheap foundation, a stick foundation that's just in a much darker skin tone than my own. She says it barely looks darker on screen, but you can see compared to my eyes, so that gives you a good indication. And I just pull that in. I don't put it right under my cheek because I find that it drops a bit. So I like to do it just on the edge of my cheekbone rather than underneath it. Around the temple area, just a touch at the end of my nose here, and just at the edge of my jawline. And that's that. My next step from a wet products type of thing is a cream blush, and this is just the Dream Matte blush from Maybelline. I believe Maybelline. And just get some on the end of my brush and pop it on the apple of my cheek. Just like that. And then pull it a bit further up just as I'm blending. Next is just a nice little bit of liquid, well not liquid, stick highlighter. I'm not actually sure which this one is, and I've used it so much that all of the stuff has worn off of the surface. So I will find it and I will link it in the description box. But all I do with this is just dab it a bit around. I'm not a baker. We don't bake. I feel like the more mature your skin gets, the less baking works. It just makes your skin look wrinkly. So I try to keep it nice and light on the powder front. Next step is a powder bronzer. This is the Collection Bronze Glow Mosaic. It's just a collection of little bronzers there. Just get a scoop from everywhere. And the same places that I put the stick bronzer, I will put this pretty much. Stay a minute, another minute. Hold on a second, I love this moment, yeah. Next is just a powder blush. You can use whichever powder blush you choose to. This is, I have no idea again. What's the casing? I'm sorry, but I will find it and I will link it. Stay a minute, another minute. And then the final step from a powder point of view is highlighter. So this is Makeup Obsession Mega Highlighting, shiny highlighter. And you end up with that nice. Next step is eyeshadow. So I have a palette full of different, just neutral tones, and all I'm going to do is choose pretty much the most neutral tone, and just get that all over the lid. Apologies guys, I'm also using you as a mirror, so I'm not always meeting your eye contact right now. And then I take a darker shade and get it just in here, like that, in nicely like that. I find that this particular brush, it's a Real Techniques brush, and I find that it really blends really nicely. So you can deposit the colour on with this, but then you can just blend it out at the same time, which makes it a lot quicker. And then I try to find a more highlighty, shimmery shade, and again just like redo that highlight up there, and just grab a bit and just pop it in the middle of the eye as well. And just a quick, again I like my makeup nice and subtle, so I like kind of a bit of depth in that eyeshadow. I don't like it to be so dramatic. I don't like those really bright colours on my eyes. I love seeing it on other people. It's not my style. The next step, I have the Benefit Brow Setter, and all I'm going to do with this, it's almost like a temporary brow perm type of idea, brow lamination. I tried brow lamination the other year and I actually really do like it, but I'm so lazy to keep up with it, and I've got 2 girls in the house, so to be honest I just don't have the time for that. But this just gets it in the right space for me to then finish off the rest of my eye routine. And the rest of my eye routine is to basically fill in the ends.
Do you want to know?
Had them laminated. I also had them microbladed the other year. Again, I liked how it looked, but because I'm so fair, it took so long to do, and it hurt. And to be honest, I just don't have the time for that. The next step that I like to do is lips. So the first thing I'm going to do with my lips is just to go and wipe off some of the foundation that's got on my lips as we've been working, and then I'll be back in a moment. There we go, a bit more of a natural lip base there, and all I'm doing is popping a bit of the Baby Lips lip balm on top of this. It's a bit of a tinted lip balm. The next step, I'm going to put lipstick on, and I'm going to do a mix of 2 lipsticks today. You can see them both today. So this one is just a really neutral shade, so you can see that similar to my own shade, and it tends to just suit me quite well. So, and then this one is one of the old, you know, the ones that are green and turn to your lip colour. I don't know if that really works, but it's a lovely pink shade that I really like just at the centre of my bottom lip. And last but not least, I have the Sleek Makeup Lip Evolve Gloss. Lovely. There. What I'm doing today, I've got a Colour Lash All Day Colour Mascara, the colour being brown, because it just suits my eyes more. They would naturally be more blonde realistically than anything else, but we will go with brown just for that dramatic look. And then just to add a bit of drama, a black number 7 mascara, just a nice little baby mascara there. And all I do is just do the ends of the corner lashes. And it just adds a touch more drama to the lashes without taking them away from being quite natural looking. And that's the makeup, but we are not done. So we're gonna style my hair, and I have a final surprise at the end of the video as well. So we are just going to be brushing up my hair today, straightening it and finishing this look. I'm going to pick some nice kind of dressy clothes. we're in lockdown in the UK, so they're not going to be that dressy because they're going for a walk, so really. You can see I've just got my GHDs. All I'm doing is taking a tangle teaser through the hair slowly. I'm following it with my GHDs. Tends to do the job well enough for me.
Sound really fine. 아무렇지 않은 척 아무도 모르게 조심하는데 또 티가 났나 봐. Sound really fine. 너와 함께 했었던 시간이 길었어. 나 봐. 난 네 옷을 또 보고 있어. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. I can control.
So the little surprise that I wanted to mention to you is actually a new thing I'm going to be trying for the video, and this is eyewear, so sunglasses. We're in the middle of the winter sunshine in England, so it's really bright every time you go outside. In fact, it's actually snowing right now and the sun is so low that every time you go outside my eyes water personally. So I have some new sunglasses to try from Tijn Eyewear. And I kind of wanted to show you the box and things because it was proper cute when it came. And also, let me see if you can see that, Miraga. So Miraga, I think Miraga actually. So these are actually coloured contact lenses to really add some drama to this look. So these come in really cute, minimalist, eco-friendly packaging. But the actual inside of them is really cute. So I'm going to show you the glasses first. You can see them nice little. It says "Life is Art" on the front, and then it's got their Instagram tag inside, and then the glasses come in the cutest little things here. And I'm going to choose which to show you because I'll show you the other pair in one of my language videos when I actually use them. But this is a bit more of a pamper video. So these are the sunglasses that I got. Oh, cute. I'm going to have them linked obviously in the description below. But they come in such cute packaging. We've got all the little cleaning things. They've got a little quote in here. Give me a second. Here we go. Chapter 3. Of course it's not coming out easily at this moment in time. Here we go. Little "Life is art and my soul is in the sky." Oh, that was really cute. We're going to pop these up here for now until we're outside in the sunshine later on. Now, I might be making a mistake here. This could be an error of judgment, but I'm going to pop these in on screen to hopefully show you how easy they are. So these come with a handy little case to keep them in afterwards. I've got two colours to try, but I'm going to try the more dramatic one today just so that we can see a clear difference. I'm going to show you my eyes before, quite a blue colour. The other one that I've got is also blue. It's probably more of a Barbie blue. This one it's called Deep Sea Ivy and it's more of a green tone. So I'm going to use this one just to show you how dramatic the difference is. So one contact comes in each container, as you can see. I'm going to precurse this. I don't wear contacts, so these are purely for looks, not for function. And so I'm not used to putting in contact lenses, so this will be a nice little tester. I'm going to move back because I have a radiator right here, which would be awkward if they went in and got stuck.
내게로 와서 melt my heart 봄의 향기를 담은 그대를 보며 그냥 웃음만 짓게 돼 Don't know what to say You are just like one spring day
I think that's it. I see the difference on the screen. It actually feels really natural. I'm shook. I can't actually feel it in my eye.
모든 게 새로 느껴져 Something in my heart 네 맘 전하고 싶어
I actually really like it, honestly. Look at these guys. Way too close for comfort for you. But let's pick some clothes and finish the look.
멈춘 시간 속 서로가 마주하는 이곳
I tried 2 different outfits on in the end. They're very similar as you can see, but I ended up choosing the final option because it just suited me a bit more that day. Really happy with how this turned out and I'm feeling super relaxed and super overdressed for lockdown. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you, and thank you to Tijn Eyewear for those glasses and for those contact lenses. Thank you very much for watching with me, guys. If you did enjoy the video, please do like it below, please do share it, and please do subscribe for more self-care and pamper videos, plus content on languages, self-improvement and self-discovery.